20 years ago. There's some ground over in there that the cows won't go in very much, and they won't clean the grass up. And I was reading a letter to the editor in Stockman's Grass Farmer, and the guy was kind of talking about the same kind of thing. And Greg Judy answered him, and he said he would strip graze it. My cows are grazing very non-selectively. They will eat most everything out there, including some leafy spurge, including some brush. Not enough to really matter, but it helps. This is Premier Poly. They call it Intellatwine, I guess. I like it because it's black and white. It's very visible. It runs a good shock. Some of this stuff is over 10 years old. It's at a life expectancy 5. I've got knots all over in it. It works good. These pigtail posts are by far my favorite, and they don't make them anymore. I don't know what I would recommend to anybody else because these are my favorite by far. Like I said, they just go in the ground so much better. Fencers, I started out buying the cheap little ones that they said they'd cover 10 miles. Might do a quarter mile. And now I went to speed rates, and my fencer is over a mile away, and I just shut it off when I come out here. It's running 9600 volts on a couple miles of fence. I'd never go to anything else other than a speed rate, I don't think. Well, my cows, they've grown up on fencing. I mean, they're used to it. They very seldom ever try it. I have one cow, if I'm moving the fence and I get her too close to the ground, she'll jump across, but she's easy to get back in. I usually move cows twice a day, morning and night. It takes me an hour a day or less, and I like to be out with my cows. I can see what they're eating. I can tell. I enjoy looking through the dung for the dung beetles and everything. I really watch the cows to make sure they're full. You can kind of tell if you look in front of their left hip and see if their rumen is full or not. That's how I kind of go by to see how much fence I'm going to give them. And my cows graze very non-selectively, and they eat most everything that's out here. Well, I'd buy this stuff first, because if you want to put up permanent fences, I'd put one of these first. That way you can see if you like it or not. It's a lot easier to move a temporary fence than it is to pull a post out of a permanent fence. I've done that many times. I don't put up a lot of permanent fences. I use these. Oh, it might be a year or two before you start seeing. But I mean, you'll notice the difference in the ground, in the soil, if you watch for it. I mean, every day I learn something. Every day. Well, I got around 150 ewes. There's 30, 40 ewe lambs. I don't lamb. I lamb in June. I lambed in the winter, spring, and June's a lot easier. I don't get quite the lamb crop, but labor is the big thing. The main reason why I have sheep is because leafy spurge. This place was beyond hope when I bought it, and they have turned it in. I mean, they've almost eliminated it. I mean, they can't eliminate it, but it's not a problem anymore. I make money off of spurge when everybody else spends money trying to kill it. They're not the easiest animal in the world to run because they can crawl, they die. Coyotes are tough on them. There is a guard dog out here somewhere, but they're a good animal. They make a little money, and they do a good job on cleaning up something that otherwise I'd have to spray. Well, if it's short, they'll just eat the whole plant. But when they go in, if it's taller, they'll just grab the bottom of the plant and just rip all the leaves off. They prefer spurge. Of course, right now they're standing grass, but they do have to eat a little grass to balance their diet. I would say 75% of their diet is spurge. And when they run out, they're reaching out the fence, and pretty soon they're going to be out because they like it. That's their candy. I usually go through the whole place twice a year, but maybe this year it might be 3 times. Well, because of the fencing problems, because sheep don't respect hot wires as good as cows do. This is a 40-acre pasture, but they just come off a quarter, and then I'll just leave them on, and then I just rotate them through them pastures. Everything that I've done has improved my place. I mean, sheep eat the spurge, the cows, with the way they're grazing, grows more grass. I'm growing 2 to 3 times the amount of grass that I used to have. I mean, a lot of it's because the spurge is gone, but a lot of it's because of the grazing techniques. Just makes my life a lot easier, and I do work a little harder with fencing, but I enjoy that, and I can make a little more money and not spend that much.